A deeply symbolic day here at Liliesleaf Farm, 50 years exactly since the notorious raid that led to the arrest of Nelson Mandela and several of his co-accused. What can't be disputed is that the events that happened here in 1963 changed forever the course of South African history as well as the resistance against apartheid.
So this day is important. It's a reminder to all of us that although it was painful to be arrested, on the other hand, it was a good thing to be arrested because, as I say, I think it hastened the advent of democracy in South Africa.
Deputy President Kgalema Motlanthe was just one of the people that came here today to mark the occasion.
As we mark this day today, we draw inspiration from, the future as they mapped it out. And we also take stock of how far we have come and whether we are still on track in terms of giving effect to that vision. Yeah.
There were also a lot of school pupils here, and I think the organizers would be very pleased to know that what they are saying is that history is being kept alive.
It's a living archetype of me here today, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here today either, in the schools that I'm in as well.
I think it's very important to remember apartheid and South Africa and what it went through, not only because when you talk about being proudly South African, you don't only talk about the history of our country and a rainbow nation, but you look at the past and you use that going forward.
There was also a reenactment here of the events of 1963 with a beautiful narrative told of exactly how everything happened and how the policemen jumped out of that fake dry cleaning van to make their move, to break their cover and to arrest those operating here.
And at that time, Walter Govenberg noticed as he looked through the window that there was a laundry van coming down that way. It was just there from the main gate as it came down. And Lionel remembered seeing a similar van like that, but near the Rivonia police station. And then Thomas Mashifane, who was the foreman in the farm, was delivered the parcel for the high command, was asked to go and investigate who are these sort of unannounced visitors. As he approached the van, all doors open. Hell-skelter, the police had already surrounded the entire place.
And of course the doors weren't closed to members of the public or any other visitors that wanted to come and spend the day here.
When I come here, the first thing I did was to ask for David Motsamai's office. And I went to sit at the desk, went into the room, and I could feel the power, the strength, the emotion that is, associated with that raid.
So today is very important for all of us, not just because these men were arrested today and the Rivonia trials began from this day. That's not the issue. The issue is in 1994 we became a democracy, a non-racial, non-sexist, a people care, a society that cares. And that's the ideals of people like Nelson Mandela. Is it that South Africa we inherited? This is a reflection to say to ourselves, they did this, we take it from here and we do more. And I'm looking at the young people to do much, much more.
Alexia Lisiv, Eyewitness News, Liliesleaf Farm.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.